So I won't read all of chapter 10. Because it's not completed yet. However, I'll begin. It's entitled Natureboy, because that's the name that was given to me by disgusting neighbors across the alley in Columbus. Teasing someone for something they are is as wicked as calling ordinary behavior abnormal. But this is the way hate groups operate. They have no sense of decency, just a sense of the agenda they want to push onto society, completely ignoring the person in pursuit of a thing they wanted for a person, and one they didn't know at all. They didn't know me at all. Is this group's biggest mistake. They wanted to see something. They craftily created, thinking they were sly and getting away with it. And they did for a very long time, ignoring me and creating a me to tell other people and from the isolated streets of Columbus, nobody drives down but neighbors and stalkers helping those neighbors. A narrative of complete ridiculousness engulfed the city. And because the police never corrected the lies about me, the people telling wrong things believed they'd always get away with it. And they would have if I stayed and didn't change even more things in my life just to prove I'm right. I've done so much research into everything I say because I wanted to be correct with my words. You would think I'm degreed in fields that I'm not. My experience only goes to prove that a piece of paper isn't worth a darn thing at all if it isn't backed up with common sense. I love nature. And any oh well, I'm going to skip that sentence. You can read it in print. All I have to say is this. Well, now they get the reward of being so wrong and it's gonna hurt, just like the truth hurts a lot when you don't fix things, and you could have. Every single part of my narrative is in the best interest of the most amount of people. That's my strategy. To be standing up for everyone. Believed or not, nobody can deny my heart is in the right place. The twisting of my statements by a single man with way too much free time on his hands, and likely many more brains than his own, has created potential danger for me if people saw what the storyteller told. But they didn't. They saw something very different. And the teller of the lies calls all my getting away with things acting. Nobody wants to leave his side because he's obviously well connected. But so am I. But they never knew that about me. They thought Columbus's community I was a part of was a bunch of giggling and head in the cloud people. In order to crush and destroy. Like a bull in a china shop. Well, they end up being the elephant in the room. I can carry myself with the most sophisticated and upper echelon of society crowd because I grew up immersed in it. I know it well. I know people. And all this man knows is a position. Probably one he created with words people sadly believe. I taught 22 years in the inner city. I know both sides of the fence, and I know both sides very well. It makes me a good communicator. And people need to start listening for their own safety. If you trust that government's going to keep you safe, you are sadly mistaken. And if you live in Gridville, I feel really sorry for you. Because you're getting a high dose today, tomorrow, next week, next month, next year. And you've been getting it for a long time. As long as 5G's been around. People here are lucky. And I'm going to encourage these people who are in charge of this area to keep it the same. Keep the low dose. Because that's going to make sure that people don't get cancer. 20, 30 years down the road. Our government pretends to be a bunch of planners in our best interest. They're planning for their own best interest, and it's time that you wake up.